So, in the first class, my teacher taught me that what is property, and it's very important to know what is the meaning of property to read the first chapter of physics, because mass is a property, and in assertion, reason, or many questions, without instead of mass, the property word can be given. So what is property? You can consider that property may be the character or like that. So property obviously led to effect, means when there will be property, there should be an effect. Now the example of many properties, like there can be mass, it can be charge, right? So obviously mass is a property, so mass will give rise to effect. And the example of effect, like gravitational force, moment of inertia. So what is the formula of gravitational force? F equal to g m1 m2 by r square. And for moment of inertia, the formula is I equal to mr square. Now property, you can consider it can be a like this property means anything, it just deals with the characters or like that. Suppose a boy and a girl, and the boy is very um, what what example can I give like that? Leave that example. Suppose the boy has a very low sensitivity, that means that boy is not so much good, and his character is not good. So he, whenever anything happened, like he had no sense like that. So he had a low sensitivity, and the girl have high sensitivity, means girl is very sensitive. If if anyone insult that girl, though she has a high sensitivity, so she will act like that. Okay. Now one thing, another example, like about when in summer season we like to wear black color clothes. It's due to absorption of light, right? Black color can absorb light, so we feel very comfortable in the summer season. So black color absorb light, so its absorbent is 1, and white color don't absorb, means reflect the light, is don't as absorb the light, so it absorbent is 0. So mass is a property. Yes. Obviously property will result in effect, and mass is a property, and property will give rise to effect, right? Mass is a property and charge is also property. So what is the effect of the charge? Charge can be electrostatic force, its effect. Whenever there will be charge, So there will be one effect, and that effect can be electrostatic force or many, etc. Leave that. Okay. So mass is a property. Mass give rise to effect. Example, gravitational force. And the question may come like this: that if a body has a property, then the effect can be a gravitational force. The answer is right. And the questions may also come like that: if a body has mass, that time there will be gravitational force. It is also correct. So these two statements are correct, but the uh, confusion may arise due to the term property. So we should know that mass is a property, right? Mass is a property. So instead of mass, the word property can be given. So that time we should not have that confusion that yeah, that statement is correct or wrong. Yes, mass is a quantity of matter that contains in a body. Okay, mass is a quantity. So the mass should have the quantity, right? So mass is a quantity of matter that contains in a body. Example, right? If you consider a pen, this is a pen. So a pen has many compositions, like it has cap, it has ink. So mass should have the quantity. So mass is a quantity of matter which contains in a body. So quantity has many compositions. So compositions like for a human, consider for a human has head, neck, etc. So for example, if a human weight is 50 kg, that means his hand weight is not 50 kg. His overall body composition is kg. So it includes head, neck, hand, leg, everything, right? Yes. So property of an object due to which it apply or experience gravitational force is always attractive. So gravitational force is always attractive. Gravitational force can never be repulsive. It is always attractive. Now charge is a property and will give rise to effect. And effect is that electrostatic force. In the chapter electric charges and field, we should know that what is the meaning of charge, right? If we don't know the meaning of charge, then we cannot solve any questions and our basic concept will also be not clear. So charge is a property. Now the question may come like that: charge is a physical property or chemical property? Obviously charge is a physical property. Why it is a physical property? Because physical property is not visible. Yes, and chemical property is visible. So we cannot see charge. So that's why it is a physical property. It's not a chemical property. Charge is a physical property of matter due to which it experiences or produces electric field. Obviously, charge is a physical property of matter. So for matter, charge is a physical property and it can experience and produce electric field. Whenever charge can be at rest, charge can be at accelerated manner, charge can be at constant velocity, right? So at these three stages, charge will produce electric field. Electric field is the effect and it is common for all these three state of charge. Now the question may come like that: how body may charge? A body can be charged by giving some electrons and taking out some electrons. Yes. Consider an atom. An atom has proton and neutron, and it has many electrons, right? The the gist means the summary of this portion. What my teacher taught is that electron can be transferable, but the proton and neutron cannot be transferable. Electron can be transferable because electron is situated in the outer orbital, and it has no strong bond. Okay, it has no strong bond. That's why electron is transferable. But proton is added, means joined with neutron, and it has heavy nuclear force. Though it has a heavy nuclear force, it's impossible for us to take out the proton. Means it can be taken out by giving high energies. We need high energies. So while giving high energies, we can take proton, but it is impossible. So that's why electron is transferable, but proton is not transferable because proton is added with heavy nuclear force, and yeah, proton cannot be easily removed from any body. Now there are three states of charge. When first one is that rest of charge, second was charge moving with constant velocity. When the charge moving with constant velocity means it is moving slowly, it's not moving fastly. And charge should be in accelerated manner. That means the charge moving fastly. When the charge is moving with constant velocity, charge is moving slowly. But when the charge is moving in accelerated manner, so charge is moving fastly. So what are the effect of charge? The effects of charge, first one is the electric field, magnetic field, and electromagnetic wave. So state of charge. First one is the rest of charge. When the charge is at rest, it will produce electric field. And when it will not produce magnetic field and electromagnetic wave. And then when the charge is moving with constant velocity, it will produce electric field, magnetic field, and EM wave. And when the charge is in the accelerated manner, it will produce all these three. One is that electric field, magnetic field, and the electromagnetic wave. Now the important points of charge. Charge of one electron is minus E and its sign is negative. So it will be minus 1.6 into 10 to the power minus 19 coulomb. And charge of one proton is plus E, that is 1.6 into 10 to the power minus 19 coulomb, and its symbol is positive. Now the question may arise like that: is the charge of electron and proton are same? The answer is yes, because the negative sign and the positive sign does not indicate the value, it indicates the property. So that's why the electron and proton have the same charge, because the negative sign and positive sign indicates the property, it doesn't indicate the value. Charge is a scalar quantity, that means it can be added and subtracted. It should not have like that. We cannot consider sine theta cos theta in this in charge. We should add and subtract charge. Now one important thing is that charge of one positron and charge of one deuteron, charge of one proton is same, means their charge is positive, plus E, that is plus 1.6 into 10 to the power minus 19 coulomb. So charge of one electron is minus E, minus 1.6 into 10 to the power minus 19 coulomb. Charge of one proton is plus 1.6 into 10 to the power minus 19 coulomb. And charge of one positron is plus 1.6 into 10 to the power minus 19 coulomb. Charge of one deuteron is plus 1.6 into 10 to the power minus 19 coulomb. Charge of one neutron is 0. Okay, charge of one neutron is 0. Here number of proton and number of neutrons are same. So we can find out neutron by the one formula A minus Z. Here A indicates the mass number or proton number, and Z indicates the atomic number or proton number or the electron number. And here for an in chemistry we have already read about the about atoms, like how we can consider means in sign x is yes, we cannot consider atom like that. Suppose there is one copy, I can show you like this charge, yes, like this. Can you see my copy? Yes. So you can give a symbol like this. It is X, it is A, and it is Z. X indicates the atoms or element, and A indicates the mass number. And one short trick for means memorizing A, that A means A means ma. Okay, A is the superior, and everyone loves his or her mom very much. So A means ma. A ma. So ma. So A means ma. A means the atomic number. Okay. A means the atomic number, and it is the proton number. And Z indicates that uh, Z indicates the electron number, proton number, or the atom. Sorry, I have said wrong. Like A means the mass number. A means the mass number. Here A indicates the mass number. A means mass, so mass number. A means mass, so mass number. A means the mass number, Z means the atomic number or the electron number or the proton number. So charge of proton, positron and deuterons are same, and it is plus 1.6 into 10 power minus 19 coulomb. How can we calculate the charge? Total charge means the net charge. We should consider electron, proton and neutron. By adding this all, we can say the net charge. Okay. Now one important thing we should keep in mind, that whenever charge is in fraction, means the value is, when the fraction value is very small, like 1.5, 2.5, 3.5, 5.5, 6.5, then the charge of that body is 0. But when the value of that fraction is large, like 6.5 into 10 to the power 10 to the power 12, 7.5 into 10 to the power 13, that time you cannot consider that charge is 0. That time the charge will be like if consider, if a charge, find the charge on 6.5 into 10 to the power 12 sorry, yes, 6.5 10 to the power 12 electron. Find the charge of 6.5 into 10 to the power 12 electron. That time you have to write like that, write like this, like Q equal to 6.5 into 10 to the power 12 into minus 1.6 into 10 to the power minus 19 coulomb. Okay, you cannot consider, though the charge is in fraction, you cannot consider that it will be 0, because its value is very large, the fraction value is very large. That's why you cannot consider the net charge is 0. But when the fraction value is small, like 6.5, 1.5, 0.5, you can consider the charge is 0. And for the whole number, for the integer, obviously it will not be, charge will not be 0, because um, q equal to any, so the charge will not be 0. So charge on 10 electron is like this, q equal to minus 10, and and the value of electron is why offline coaching low. I'm reading offline only. Envy sir said this. I don't know this teacher, but yes, now pattern has changed. Is right. I have read from many coachings. Like I'm a dropper student, but लेक्चर लगाने से कुछ नहीं होगा, तो क्या करना पड़ेगा? This year is my first drop and I have decided to take another drop because the physics question is very tough. I don't know my selection. I don't know about my selection. So it's very less. It's not up to the mark. I'm reading from my teacher and I can talk with him in the phone or like that. It's Google Meet. I'm doing class and he's a very good teacher. He's giving the concept very nicely and practicing the questions also. I've read in physics wala also. Yes, in 2000, but I have left that coaching center, means in Vidyapit, because I cannot cope up with that teaching style and the time management. Some topics I can also understand, so that's why I have left that coaching and joined here, and I'm very happy with it. And though I have joined late, that's why my score was a little bit low. But in my biology and physics, I have scored well. And what's about you? The way he's teaching us is is marvelous. Adarsh Dattwalia. What's about you? At first, you should know the concept, I think, because if you don't have that concept, you cannot solve any questions or like that. And the concept he is giving is just awesome. I haven't found the teachers like him. I've already read in many two to three institution, and I've left all within this 1 year. And I've joined here. I'm very happy with his performance and the lecture he's giving, and the questions also. He's taking test part wise, and I can talk with him like just like if I'm having any problem, I can just text him and he's just replying, and I can call him also. So I'm not facing any problem, and I believe that my marks will increase in this year. I'm not a miss. I'm a student. I'm just sharing about my journey of teaching, journey of taking drop. I have taken drop, so I'm just sharing that what mistake I have done, and now I'm just trying to rectifying it. I've just already said that my teacher name is Abhijit Das, and he's a very good teacher. He's he's giving concept very nice, and the way he's doing the hard work and giving us the concept is marvelous. I haven't found any teachers like him. So charge can be positive charge and negative charge. When there will be positive charge, that means there will be deficiency of electron. That means the losing of electrons, and the mass number is also decreased. And the negative charge, there will be excess of electron. Excess of electron means addition of electrons. That means the mass number will also increase. Charge cannot exist without mass, but mass can exist without charge. So, like the neutral body. Yes. So, charge are of two types. One is positive, one is negative. And positive charge means the deficiency of charge. That means when some electron is removed. Why not the proton is removed? Because proton cannot be removed due to heavy nuclear force. Proton cannot be removed, and to remove proton we need high energy. So electron has no strong bond, that's why electron can be transferable. That's why electron is removed, and electron is situated in the outer orbital. So when there will be deficiency of electron, we can consider that body as a positive charge. And the mass is also decreased because electrons are removed. So the mass will also be decreased. Now there are, my teacher has given 4 questions. So neutral body can be negatively charged by, he has given 4 options. So giving some extra electron, giving some excess electron, giving some excess proton, and removing some excess proton. So when there will be proton, obviously we will make it cross. It will not, because proton cannot be removed or taken inside the body. So that's why the option will be first, giving some, when there will be uh, extra electron, there will be positive charge. A positive charge body can make neutral by, a positive charge body can make neutral by giving some electron, giving some proton, giving some proton, removing some proton, and 2 and 3. The option will be 1. During charging of a neutral body, mass of the body increases, then the body becomes negatively charged. If a body has positive charge on it, then it means that there will be loss of electron. Positive charge means there will be deficiency of electron. Deficiency of electron means the loss of electron. Now, some important relation of charge. Some important relation of charge. 1 coulomb equal to 3 into 10 to the power minus 9 ESU. And ESU is the CGS unit of charge. And 1 ESU equal to 1 by 9 into 1 by 3 into 10 to the power minus 9 coulomb. And he has said about force. And what is force? Force unit. What is the CGS unit of force? The CGS unit of force is Dyne, and SI unit of force is Newton. So 1 Newton into 10 to the power 5 Dyne. And these are all the basic concepts. If you don't know this basic concept, it's impossible for us to solve any questions. So basic is very important. So the smallest unit of charge is ESU, that is known as Franklin, and the largest unit of charge is Faraday. Yes, largest unit of charge is Faraday. And one mistake I have done yesterday, that he has said that my teacher has said that the largest unit of charge is Farad, and I have said yes, it's Farad. So Farad is a unit of capacitor. Please don't make mistake. Largest unit of charge is Faraday, not Farad. Farad is a unit of capacitor. When we can feel electric shock? When there will be discharge of electric charge through our body by accumulations or by accumulating of charge due to rubbing of insulating surface. Yes. Now, example, opening the door of a car. Example, opening the door of a car, holding the iron bar of bus after sliding from our seat. If anyone say that if you open the door of a car, do we get electric shock? The answer will be yes, because there is discharge of electric charge through our body which were accumulated due to rubbing of that insulating surface. Okay, so what is static? Our first chapter is like that, electrostatic, right? About electrostatic. Electro means, we can all understand that electro means charge, or like that electron, right? So static means what? Static means anything which does not move on change with time. Anything that doesn't move with change with time. So electrostatic deals with study of force, study of field, and study of potential. So electrostatic deals with study of force, study of field, and study of potential. Electrostatic arising from charge. So what is the source of charge? Source of charge is always electron. Why it is electron? Because electron is transferable, proton cannot be transferred. So obviously the source of charge is electron. And charge is denoted by Q. And charge are of 2 types. One is positive and one is negative. Positive means there will be deficiency of electron, and negative means there will be excess of electron. Charge is not visible. Charge is not visible means it is physical property. Charge is a property, and property will give rise to effect. And though charge is a property, which property? It's a physical property. It's not a chemical property. Why it is physical property? Because physical property is not visible and chemical property is visible. That's why charge is not visible. That's why it is a physical property. Charge is one type of property. Yes, charge is conservative property. Charge is a scalar property. Charge is scalar quantity. Charge is quantized, and charge is additive in nature. SI unit of charge is Coulomb, and CGS unit of charge is ESU. And what is the largest unit of charge? The largest unit of charge is Faraday. It's not Farad. Largest unit of charge is Faraday. And Farad is a unit of capacitor. So largest unit of charge is Faraday. Charge is always conserved. So everyone know the charge can neither be created nor be destroyed. That means it's a conserved, but charge is transferable. Okay. Total charge of an isolated system is constant. Isolated system means isolation. It should be in the inner side, right? It should be in the inner side. Now, charge is quantized. In the common term, we can say that it should be in fixed amount. It should be available in the market. I'm just telling, make you understand that what is quantized. Quantized means it should be available in the market. Means suppose when you are buying one pencil, you cannot say that give me half pencil. You will say that give me one pencil. So it is one pencil is available in the market, but half pencil is not available in the market. So consider like that. So quantized means it should be available in the market. It should be in fixed amount. You cannot say that give me 1.5 shampoo. Suppose there is a container and you cannot say give me this 1.5 shampoo. That means that shopper have to cut that bottle of the shampoo. It's not possible. So charge is quantized. Charge always exists in integral multiple of fundamental charge. So integral multiple means 1, 2, 3, 4 means it should be in whole number like that. 1, 2, 3, 4 like that. So the formula of quantization means Q equal to NE. It's the formula. Q equal to NE. And you should know what that words mean. What do you mean by Q? What is the meaning of N, and what is the meaning of E? Q means what? Q means the charge of any body. Q means the charge of any body. N means the integral number. Integral number like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and so on. And E means the charge of an electron. So Q is the charge of a body. Q means the charge of the body. So if you don't know the meaning of this term, you cannot solve question. Obviously, you have to memorize what is the meaning of Q. Q means the charge of any body. And N is the integral number. And E is the charge of an electron. What is the charge of an electron? 1.6 into 10 minus 19 coulomb. I can write minus, negative sign. But negative sign is a property. It denotes the property. It doesn't indicate that value. Negative means it's denoting the property. It's not indicating the value. So one question like that: can a charge of plus 8 into 10 to the power minus 18 coulomb be given in a body? 8 into plus 8 into 10 to the power minus 18 coulomb can be given in the body. And now put the formula Q equal to NE, and Q is given plus 8 into 10 to the power minus 18 coulomb. And we know the charge of an electron, that is 1.6 into 10 to the power minus 19 coulomb. And after solving that, you will get it's 50. So 50 is a integer. So obviously it's possible. So Q equal to NE. So answer is yes, and it is 50. And one mistake I have done, instead of writing 50, I have written 50 coulomb. So N should be an integer. It should not have any value. Integer means number. N doesn't have any value. So what is the condition needed to charge a body? So to charge a body, the N value should be in integer, right? To charge a body, N value should be in integer. N means the integer. And a body cannot be charged when there will be N value, when the N value in the fraction, you cannot charge that body. So this is the summary of my 3 class. Let me drink water. Adarsh Datwalia. Which draw? See what teacher I have got, I am very happy. And I have not found any teacher like him. So what concept he is giving is just awesome. And with this concept only you can solve question. In I'm a dropper and I'm giving NEET in 2026. Moreover, he will teach chemistry today. And 1 coulomb equal to 1 by 10 EMU. 1 coulomb equal to, I missed that point, 1 coulomb equal to 1 by 10 EMU. Smallest unit of charge is ESU, that is also known as Franklin. And the largest unit of charge is Faraday, and unit of charge is Farad. Okay, is a unit of capacitor. Anything that doesn't move on change with time, that is static. Static means obviously that doesn't move. So electrostatic, in first chapter we will read about electrostatic, means when the charge is at rest. So when the charge is moving with constant velocity, that time it means that charge is moving slowly, not fastly. So when the charge is moving with constant velocity, its effect will be electric field and magnetic field, not electromagnetic wave. And the charge is moving in accelerated manner, that time it will be electric field, its effect will be electric field, magnetic field and EM wave. And it's very important. And these basic concept is more important, that the 1 coulomb equal to 3 into 10 to the power minus 9 coulomb. So when the question may come in ESU, sorry, 1 coulomb equal to 3 to the power minus 9 ESU. The question may come in ESU. So if you don't know the value of ESU, that conversion, how you have to convert, you have to multiply or you have to you do division, that time you will face many problems. So 1 coulomb equal to 3 into 10 to the power 9, 3 into 10, 3 into 10 to the power 9 ESU, and 1 ESU equal to 1 by 3 into 10 to the power minus 9 coulomb, and 1 Newton equal to 10 to the power 5 dyne, and force unit, force CGS unit is dyne. Diane. I remember Diane is like churel like that. When I read this Diane, I feel like it's like churel. So force unit in CGS and SI. SI unit of force is Newton and CGS unit of force is Diane. And the largest unit of charge is Faraday, not Farad. And Farad is a unit of capacitor. So it is a confusing, like when we are in hurry, that time when you see that this Farad is written, we mark it and say, and we get -1. So largest unit of charge is Faraday, not Farad. Smallest unit is ESU, that is Franklin. Okay, now source of charge is electron. Source of charge is electron. It cannot be proton, because proton cannot be moved due to due to heavy nuclear force. But electron don't have that strong force, that's why electron cannot be moved. And charge is scalar quantity. Charge is conservative, that means charge can neither be created nor be destroyed, but it can be transferable. Yes. Charge is quantized. Quantized means it should be in fixed amount and it should be available in the market. I have written for my own benefit, like it should be available in the market means anything like 1 2, like the quantity 1 2 3 4 is available. We cannot say like that give me half pen, right? In the market you can say give me one pen. So Q equal to any one electron equal to 1.6 into 10 power minus 19 coulomb. Now is integral q equal to any, and q means the charge of any body, n means the integral, and e is the charge of any electron. Though physics paper is very tough, I'm not scoring well, that's why I'm not telling my marks, okay? And I'm having confusion that will I'm select or not, I don't know. So that's why I'm trying to do hard work in this year more. I'm trying to do more hard work because in this year conceptual question is also given, and many concepts we have to know, so concept should be clear. And without wasting time, I have already joined my coaching, and it's not like any coaching like PW or an academy. I'm just taking a normal coaching, and I found that this teacher is very good. I can understand every concept clearly. I can talk with him. Okay, I can ask him any questions, and he's replying just in a friendly manner. So I'm very happy with my teacher, and he's doing hard work. He's a very hardworking person. And I have already done 3 class of him, and I found that he's go well. And today um, I have chemistry class at night, and let me see what will happen. Obviously, I will come in live after doing chemistry class, because after doing class, if you read that concept, it will be very easier for you in the next day, right? So there are some special property of charge. Already have he has written there are 9 properties. See how beautifully he has written like that. See my copy. Yeah. That source of charge is electron, and charge is denoted by q. Charge are of 2 types, one is positive, one is negative. Charge is not visible, that means it should be in physical property, it should mean chemical, it is a physical property because it is not visible. And charge is not visible, that's why it is a physical property. Charge is one type of property, and in the first class he has said that property will give rise to effect, and example of property is mass, charge, and effects like mass. When there, if we consider the mass is a property, obviously it will have effect, and effect is like gravitational force, moment of inertia. And charge is also a physical property, and obviously when there will be a property, there should have an effect. The results will there should be an effect. So effect will be electrostatic force or like that. It is additive. Charge is additive in nature. SI unit of charge is coulomb. CGS unit of charge is ESU. Charge is conservative. That means charge can neither be created nor be destroyed, but it can be transferable. And we have read about quantization. Q equal to any. Q stand for charge of any body. N stand for integral number, and E stand for charge of an electron. And charge of an electron is 1.6 into 10 power minus 19 coulomb. There should be, I have said my teacher that there should be negative sign, but he said that it is you should take it in a magnitude, and plus, and the sign like positive negative here. The suppose the charge of a proton and charge of a neutron are same, because the positive sign and negative sign doesn't indicate the value, it indicate the property. The positive sign, negative sign indicate the property. Charge of an positron, charge of an electron, charge of an positron, charge of a deuteron, and charge of proton is same. That is plus E, and it is plus 1.6 into 10 power minus 19 coulomb. Electron is transferable, but proton is not transferable. Proton is not transferable because it has heavy nuclear force, and electron is transferable because it is situated in the outer orbital, it doesn't have any strong force, that's why it is transferable. and body made charge by giving some electrons or transferring some electrons, like that. And positive charge means there should be deficiency of electron, and deficiency means the loss of electron. And when there will be loss of electron, obviously the mass will be decreased. And when there will be negative sign, negative charge, that means there will be addition of electron, and addition of electron means there will be addition of electron means the mass will increase. And some basic point of charge is written like that: 1 coulomb equal to 3 into 10 to the power minus 3 into 10 to the power 9 ESU, and 1 is ESU equal to 1 by 3 into 10 to the power 9 coulomb. And SI unit of charge is coulomb, and CGS unit of charge is ESU. The largest unit of charge is Faraday, not Farad. I have done this mistake. I'm sorry. Leave that. I will never forget that I have done this mistake, because SI unit of charge is Faraday, and in hurry I have replied yes, it's Farad. So obviously you should not we should not be in hurry and see the questions properly. So SI unit of charge is Faraday, and it is should not be in Farad. And we say that CJ smallest unit of charge is Franklin, that ESU. And he has also said about the unit of force. SI unit of force is Newton, and CGS unit of force is Dyne, that is Churel. And 1 Newton equal to 10 to the power 5 Dyne. These are all basic things he is teaching, so that in further when we will teach the main chapter, we should not face any problem. Like, because in the basic, if you we only don't know the basic only. So if for conversion we did the mistake in previous exam, I did that mistake in conversion, because many things I don't know. So basic should be known, that conversion is very important. Formula and concept can be given by all, but for a student we should know the basic. Teacher will not every tell like that the basic, right? I mean, sir, teacher will tell the basic, but in every point he cannot make you point like that. This is this like that. You should also remember all these. So he's trying to give the concept, overall concept of the basic concept, and so that we can solve the question. And the charge of neutron is 0, obviously 0. And mass of proton is more than mass of electron. Mass of proton is 1280 times greater than the mass of electron. Now I've completed my physics revision. I'm praying to God that please help me so that I can crack Neet. I don't know what will happen. I'm just doing hard work and I don't know about my result. I believe in God. Obviously, I believe in God. I'm doing hard work and the result will be at the Neet examination. I don't know. Okay. Now I will read biology. Let me revise one chapter of biology. And I will select chapter 2 of class 12. Human reproduction. In the menstruation cycle, we have many hormones, and his note is awesome. Where is my insertive book? I think it's in the another room where I forgotten. Let me bring my insertive book. Let me start without wasting time. Yes. So what is parturition? Average duration of human pregnancy is 9 months and the period is called gestation. Average durations of human pregnancy is 9 months and the period is called gestation. Various contractions of uterus at the end of pregnancy cause expulsions or delivery of fetus. Okay, various contraction of uterus will give rise to expulsions or delivery of fetus. And the parturition include neuroendocrine mechanism, and the parturition include neuroendocrine mechanism, and the signal for parturition originate from the fully developed fetus and placenta, which induce mild uterine contractions called fetal ejection reflex. Oxytocin acts on the uterine muscles and cause stronger uterine contraction. Acts on the Oxytocin acts on the uterine muscle and cause stronger uterine contraction. Parturition has two hormones. One is oxytocin and second one is the relaxin. Okay, parturition has two hormones. One is oxytocin and second one is the relaxin. Which layer of the uterus exhibits strong contraction during parturition? That is the myometrium. So myometrium layer causes the strong contraction of uterus layer. So we have said that average durations of human pregnancy is 9 months and this period is called gestation. Vigorous contractions of uterus at the end of pregnancy is led to expulsions or delivery of fetus, and parturitions include neuroendocrine mechanism. Signal for parturition originate from the fully developed fetus and placenta, which include mild uterine contractions called fetal injection reflex. Oxytocin acts on the uterine muscles and cause stronger uterine contractions. Parturition has two main hormones, that is oxytocin and relaxin. Which layer of the uterus exhibit strong contraction during parturition? That is myometrium. So lactation period, that means after pregnancy when there will be parturition, so baby come, that means there will be lactation period. And the milk produced during the initial few days, 2 to 3 days. Initial days means within 2 to 3 days. The lactation is called colostrum. So colostrum contains antibody, that is IgA. It contains several antibody. It contains several antibody. IgA contains several antibody, and the antibody to develop resistance for the newborn babies. The antibody to develop resistance, and this antibody helps in developing the resistance for a newborn baby. So to develop the breast, we need two hormones, that is estrogen and progesterone. And milk secretions is due to prolactin. Milk secretion is due to prolactin, and milk stimulate oxytocin, that is milk ejection. Which hormone do milk stimulation? That is oxytocin. And milk secretion is due to the prolactin. And breast development include two hormones. One is that estrogen, and second one is the progesterone. Right. And colostrum contain IgA. Yes, IgA, and it is antibody. It helps to develop um, resistance to newborn baby. So parturition include two hormones. One is that oxytocin, and second one is the relaxin. One is oxytocin and second one is the relaxin. So embryonic development. First, in first week, morula, next blastula, and blastula Acha, blastula situated in the endometrium epithelium. Second week, blastula changes into gastrula, and third week menstrual cycle. In third week, there will be no menstruation cycle, and after 1 month of pregnancy, heart is formed. Fetus. Okay, let me bring my NCRT book. Actually, I'm facing difficulty in reading Bengali because my notes is written both English and Bengali, means in Benglish term. So I'm facing problem. So stay tuned. I'm coming soon. Please like and subscribe my channel. I need your support, guys.